play as a German shepherd named Pluto and explore the enchanted climates of planet Earth and the asteroid 433 Eros. Visit an Arctic Ocean wind farm, Kokiri Forest, a computer operating system, a cluttered desk, a union-busting prairie in Kansas, a private jet, a flooded city at the North Pole, and many more fevered landscapes.
Oikospiel, Book 1.
Book 1.
Begin! Was space.
It's was in space. Okay. Where's begin?
It's the giant thing. Oikospiel. Be weird getting in the mood for whatever this is after that. Oikospiel. Spiel means game in German.
Okay.
Deutsch.
What does week mean?
Probably dog.
It's a dog game. And look at that dog face. How do we play?
There's no sound for me. Is there sound for you?
No. The sound stopped. Oh, it's
There
there.
we go. Oik OS 10.
Boondoggle. Weirdest wolf. But how do we play? So it's Swaz space, is it mouse?
Yeah. It's very weird already.
I'm trying to do anything,
Apparently, Hund is the German word for dog, as in
but Dachshund.
hound.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong. Okay.
Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, there's a lot of Leviathan. I'm not familiar with that. That's a lot to read, and I didn't.
I didn't either. It was going rather fast. And it looked like it was credits.
The Northwest Passage 2060.
It's in the future. Unless you're watching this in 2061, in which case
Why?
there's got to be better history.
There's just gotta be
Other things you could be watching.
better things to do. Alright. Translate
Okay, so I can look around.
Oikos
It's an airplane.
from...
Or
Can
a
you scroll in?
spaceship.
Oh no, you're automatically going in.
This is only 40 years in the future.
Yeah, apparently they have monkeys and
Pianos.
on planes and pianos. Press W to continue. Your organs are...
Outside of the blanket, yes. And the dogs are sniffing them.
Control last. Okay.
Part 1. dogma is. Grand boondoggle.
The Grand Boondoggle.
Maybe it's dogma 15. Can make the sounds.
So, it's getting a low score currently.
Because we don't know what to do.
There are some Mario noises.
Because it's such a slow intro and it doesn't really tell us what to do. It doesn't matter what I type. Oh, that put something.
Largos Pluto Killer. Why is it the Disney font for this? Who designed this?
Someone
and why
was
did they
very
design it?
high.
Alright, so you're that little doggy.
Uh-huh. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, though.
Celine Heart Go On wave.
This one?
Someone was very, very high. This is not any My Heart Will Go On that I've ever heard of.
I've never heard My Heart Will Go On, but...
It's the Titanic love theme.
Oh, okay. I can draw.
Yeah, see if you can click the X.
I tried.
You just didn't succeed. Oikos to do.
Okay. This is more promising.
Key changes continue incessantly. To discern which key Wagner is in at the moment, look for the nearest dominant functioning chord.
Dominant chord. I don't music.
I mean,
This
it's
This one? This one? Can you find it, doggy?
ooh.
Oh, okay. I was so excited. It was supposed to be about dogs.
It technically is.
Burnout curve.
Okay, so we have something new. Are you pressing keys?
I thought it might do something.
And I heard a Navi. It is the year 1999 and our game development house, Koch Games, has been hired by the Oikospiel opera to adapt the novel Tristram Shandy into a computer eco-opera for a fee of infinity. We've only just heard of this book and have not yet read it, but have begun pre-production with A Sentimental Journey, and 2 have entered crunch mode because none of us know how to code and there's a lot to learn in only so much time. The opera is set to be released in 101 years on January 1st, 2090. Wow! In commemoration of the Oikospiel Jubilee, a magnificent future event which will pay energetic reparations for all of the species extinctions of the last and next 100 years. In the form of a grand opera of debt forgiveness and a 10-year-long festival, Universal Infinite Income, which will be enjoyed by all mammals, is meant to be financed with the rents earned by our infinitely downloadable game. Our opera project and the ensuing festival it commemorates is being coordinated and financed by our boss, Donald Koch, who calls himself an Orphic Lib or ANCAP, who says he is inspired by the form of this 1761 Book of Stern and its relation to the 1781 steam engine of Watt, a relationship which he says is the most potent there is, which we will understand in due time.
Oh gosh.
He claims he has discovered, by way of this correspondence, an immortality serum he calls Crystal Oikospiel, which will allow him to live forever by replacing his blood if he is ever rotted, and which he can take in pill form for gradated longevity if not, and so he will oversee all the details of the Oikospiel future event in real time. Wow!
Oh gosh.
But we workers are mere dogs, and won't live all 100 years to survive until the end of the project, so we've been assigned to fossilize all of the things we learn through our extensive R&D in the form of eternal objects to pass down our children and grandchildren, who are also promised employment with Koch Games. Mr. Koch says these objects, quote-unquote, are real, but we're not sure what this means except to deliver a deliverable, so we just take the work one day at a time. In my opinion, at our best, we zoom in even further and take one breath at a time, excited, many times a minute. The employees of Koch Games, myself, I am Pluto included, are all called irrational animal spirits, Koch says, working in conjunction with the rational prefabs of the Oik operating system. This cybernetic combination is intended to organically catalyze a work over the next 70 years, which DK says does justice to combination of organism and mechanism best celebrated by Tristram Shandy, and which will give way to a technological solution to the changing climate which needs to be rationalized if we are ever to brew Fourier's prized Northern Dew. So we all have brainstem plugs, like in existence, which allow our brain spine nerves to interface directly with the operating system. DK says, it's just like playing house. Your job is to follow the line, get your household in order, stand up tall. This is the secret of speculation. A viral household whose rate of growth is more than the interest rate. Ugh, what a drag. But for the purposes of demonstration, we've designed this introduction so that you only have to imagine what it's like to have your spine massaged by the CPU. Keeping your skin intact, you can rebuild, as your own toy house, the virtual space using your peripheral nerves and limbs to type on the keyboard and use the mouse like you're already used to doing. Now here's the... Oh, gosh.
Why?
Now here's the essence Boss Koch says. What is the story? Well, Lawrence Stern, the author of the Tristram Shandy, drew these graphs of the plot in it, which Boss thinks is a good place to begin our narrative studies.
I didn't hit anything.
Liar. Whatever. Fractionaled.
It's the Triforce, yay!
Gosh.
Multiplicity salaried, infinity, we get it.
Okay, maybe. Maybe it's a game.
I'm sure it's not just
You're now a chicken.
bad trip.
You are now a chicken.
I jump, it's a game.
Okay. We have determined that it is officially a game. Go that way.
Working on it.
Follow the path.
Oh gosh, this mouse control is... Doggo! Finally.
Dr. Fees or Orpheus, Salt and Scab.
Spinning.
You've been eaten by the fox.
Maybe now I become the fox.
Where the fuck's now?
There you go.
Oh, that's better.
Go eat the other chickens. Oh, gosh. Who the fuck designed this? I guess you can't eat them. Move on. Not that way.
Back down the path.
This one's gonna be short.
I hope so.
Okay, just sidestep that.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay. We're fighting for a union. Got it.
I mean, you didn't see the anarchist symbol on the name of this developer? I hate this. Oh, there's a spider.
I can't angle up. I'm stuck at this angle. Will you join our union?
What would you rate this game?
I'm gonna have nightmares.
Scale of 0 to 5.
0.
I agree. Also 0.
This is 0. This is like -4. I really hope no dogs were hurt in the making of this.
If you outlive me, see if you can get the ashes, quote unquote, and my skull. Just on top of it.